So when we're looking at GHD, this is one of the exercises that are done wrong all the time, and it's just small percentages. You know, if you look at like Westside, you know, at one point at 308 weight class, we had, you know, well, at 275 we had 3,000 pound total. We had 3,000, 2,900 pound totals at 308 weight class, and I think like 3 more guys that did 2,800 pound totals. In the world, there's only one other gym that has one athlete that does 2,800, and that's out of Bull Farm in Finland, and that's Sakari's lifter. Sakari is best friends with Lou, and he does Westside Method. So outside of that, everybody else is like 2,600, 2,500, and there's tons of them at 2,600, 2,500 pound totals. The difference really is dotting your I's and crossing your T's. It's just the little tiny differences, 1% here, 1% there. The way most people do the GHDs, they drop their upper chest. That lets them have momentum to come up, takes it out of the hamstrings. Or they leave their hips back a little bit, which takes it out of their hamstrings. Almost nobody puts their toes straight down and just keeps their upper body straight and straight out, straight back. So what it looks like is you flex your glutes and you start straight up and you just push out. So here, I'm fully locked out, back. So notice I'm just gonna, that's it. Pretty simple, okay? So what most people do is stick their butt back, or they'll do this. They'll come down here and do that, that's nothing. Or they'll come here and put their butt back. We don't wanna do that. Flex glutes, back out, there, okay? I will show that with the first person I get up here, okay? So, you wanna come on up? All right, man. Let's see where he's at. So actually optimal's right there. I would say 2/3 the way up on the pad. That's where I wanna see it, okay? So toes pointed in, but you notice when people have weaker hamstrings, a lot of times their toes will start to slide outwards, okay? I want hands to the side of your head. This is gonna, yeah, so this height or a little bit higher, but a little bit higher is probably gonna be way too much for them. This will probably be way too much if you do it right. You are in for the strain of your life if you do it exactly the way I want you to. I will help you, do not stop. I will keep you going as long as you don't stop. If you start to deviate, I'll stop helping, okay? So, flex your glutes, hips. Now push like a leg press, the legs forward. Push, push, push out, push out, push out, push out. Flex your spinal erectors. Now shoulders back and go. Okay, no, don't loosen your hips up. Flex your glutes, flex your abs now. Flex your abs, so you're, no, hips. There you go, pull your hips forward, pull your hips forward. It's a blast, right? So now we don't want an overarch in our chest either. So what do? We flex our abs, pulls us back in line. So now let's do the same thing, but back in line because we have to do 8, that's 1, so we're good. Flex your glutes, now extend out. He did a good job extending out last time. What you don't want to do is flop down, which you already seen him wanting to do that. Pull back, hips, flex your abs, hips forward, I'll help you, and hips go forward. All right, hips forward, flex your abs, finish. When you do it right, you can be 1 inch from lockout at the top, and it's still hard. You ever notice how normally when you do them, you get half the way up and then it's easy? That's because you're doing them wrong. If you're doing right, that last little bit's bare, right?